distance can stop the rain. We stand on painted stages, we play our borrowed parts. If I should fade from sight, keep me inside your heart. When the raindrops fall between us, don't call it the end. This isn't dying, this is changing. This isn't losing, just renaming. Curtain of rain covers the sky. On stage we fall, off stage we rise. Golden thread gathers what's undone, not the last and only one. I'll meet you in the quiet after the storm has come. You won't recall my story, but you still sing my song. No map can trace our footsteps, no vow can make us stay. But Lord, we find the broken and lead us back someday. This isn't dying, this is changing. This isn't darkness, just reframing. Curtain of rain reveals the sky. On stage we fall, off stage we rise. Golden thread binds what's undone, but goodbye.
Alright. Laughing. Marrow? Not Rhiannon? Marrow? I should turn no. Just for the fact that but maybe counting Duncan. But Carson was only appeared in very shortly. Yeah. Like a major character that was Storm. One that is like appeared multiple times. The first one that became playable after the fact. Like we have multiple people that are post uh Storm variant. But like we have Duncan, but Sir Carson was more like just felt like an NPC, but Meryl felt like an actual major character. Where do you get that bulletin?
Can't sleep? I've got some cheese that could help.
That does feel like a bug. Was that the patch for like 150 megabyte patch? Like just a couple of hours ago. Let me just check something. This music is label as combat audio. But it doesn't. Maybe the gameplay is more like a combat, but what I don't know the gameplay of this. Just check if alright. The young traveler. Price for a single room per night is 4 coins. If you need breakfast delivered to your door, it will cost 1 extra. That makes 5 total.
Stop it!
Please allow me.
We don't turn away any guests, witches, shamans, druids, even vampires. As long as you can pay, you can get a warm, clean bed.
That'll be an extra charge.
Bringing pets requires additional fee.
It's all too much.
I'll clean the room before I leave. I promise you won't see a single feather. What's this? And how do you pronounce that? Scaffolder. Last time a guest insisted on bringing his scaffolder, which it's like a horse with a. It looks like a horse with a horn, like a deer, but it's a horse. It's a water horse. Nearly flooded the entire place. I had to charge him for replacing all the bedding. You should be grateful yours are just grey parrots.
They're not parrots.
What is this?
Sir,
Sharpedante. I know what they are, but we only accept shillings, miss. Shillings. Fair enough one. Which is market in Karna Farm.
Right.
Miss?
Do you have money? I do, of course I do. It's just... I was kicked out by my family, so I didn't have time to prepare common currency. So you don't have money. Well, it's still light. Go home and apologize. At least you won't have to live in a stable with your parrots. Sir, I can work in exchange. I know many arcane skills. Boiling water without fire, preparing ingredients without knives, and folding blankets instantly. So words. This isn't the pragmatist office. I won't let my neighbor become technically unemployed. Pragmatism? That's right, it's the latest topics of those big shots in London talking about. What's all this noise about?
Mrs. Owen!
There's a young witch here trying to stay without paying. Forcing my way in? I'm not... Making us in at the front desk? What kind of behavior is that? What if you disturb the other guests? This... Call her up in the kitchen. I will handle things here.
It's only that.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, that name. I don't know what to call. That name, it appeared on her captured moment post. Like, earlier. You were just driven out by the Waka. Tiver, weren't you? So I just try. It's the closest I can tell. You know? Yes, not only do I know the Waka, I've had tea with Ivan. I taught little Gwen her letters and helped Thomas buy the latest pedal cart in London. And you, Adeline? How have you been these years? Are you old enough to travel far? My mom and I stayed away from people for a long time, yet you even know my name? You are an old friend, aren't you? Don't stare at people like that. It's very rude. The bird is staring at the old woman. It's alright. It seems you get along well with these little birds now. When we last met, you couldn't even speak yet, and we're already being chased all over the place by other Luquin. I miss those days when the Tiver children would stroll through the market with birds, filling the streets with chirps and laughter. Back then, the Tiver family was still a renowned great house, living together in their territory, neighbors with us in town, not like now. Oh, forgive me, child. You need a place to stay for the night, don't you? Glinder, right? Yes, Glinder left me in town. I have two friends. We agreed to meet here. Oh, this is directly after. Right? The two friends that I have two friends is Bertin and Soneto. This is right after the end of chapter 13. But that heartless Devoka didn't prepare any shillings for you. I would love to take you in for a night, but once I make an exception.
I see.
Where are you off to then?
Madam,
The ruins outside town. I used to spend nights there with my playmates when I was little. That won't do. Rest here for a while, have some tea, try some biscuits. If you get sleepy, I'll take you to the lounge and nap. This... It's not too late for us to get acquainted again. We have plenty of time. Tell me about you, about your wonderful little birds, and about your heartless witch mother. Your mother complained to me many times that her daughter wouldn't take the step to travel far. But now, where is our little Tiber bird flying to?
How could she do this? Here's the thing.
It all started on the morning before my birthday. I'm assuming it's Tiver. I just searched. If I'm like forgetting that it was already mentioned somewhere in the trailer, the surname Tiver. I just searched, it has historical roots in Wales, so it might actually be Tiver. On a gentle wind. I stand within the fissure of the earth, praying for the grace of warmth and peace. I offer my flesh as the vessel, seeking to behold the spirit that has never been born into this world. Nothing happened. Even the wind did not stare.
Linda.
Did the contract succeed? Failed again. Could there be something wrong with my casting ability? Water. Arcane skill to change water. Stop that. I failed again. I couldn't form a bond with Linder. At 16, Ativer must journey far. with blessings and with the eyes of those companions. Though I don't know if this tradition can still continue.
Am I not good enough?
I need to try harder. This OST has always been really loud. Let's go home. What was that? So what? Let me just check that. No, that's not it. I know what that is. I thought that would be. I think it's the. Yeah. Hmm. Just hatched. New bird just hatched. You. A newborn. Hello.
What winds brought you here, little one?
Don't like being called little one?
Oh,
A girl. Behan. That's right, right? It's Behan. Yeah. How about that? Now you know it's unpleasant to get yourself that dirty. Alright, time for Miss to step in. London is wonderfully sunny today. You should attend the witch gathering sometime. You'd like it, Adeline. It's the walk. Oh, such dirty water. What are you doing? Ma'am? I found her in the nest today. Today? Who laid the egg? Linder? I'll figure this out. Make sure to keep the little one warm. Okay, when will you be back? Soon. You're about to set on your journey. I'm picking things for your pack. Journey or adventure? A new staff, a tent with special expansion, arcane skills, or would you like to choose yourself? Anything is fine. I can't take anything. I don't have the qualifications to go on a journey, ma'am. My bond failed again.
Could you tell me? Was I not brave enough?
Was I not brave enough that night? Is the reason for Glinder's refusal to acknowledge me. Hmm. Gameplay here. Poor child. After that night, the vast Tiver family fell apart. After you drove off the vultures, I helped the surviving Tivers relocate. Some of them stayed in my little inn until their new homes were built. Some went even farther, Cardiff, Dublin, London. Some even crossed the sea to America. Only you and the Waka hid with the birds. I've raised children. I know how hard it is for teenagers to endure day after day with the same routine. My daughter can't stand staying at home for more than 48 hours. Can't st- Your mother once said that as a child, you had already done everything you could. Why do you think you weren't brave enough? Why do you think you weren't brave enough? If I had been braver, if I hadn't been terrified, if I hadn't been thrown out of the battlefield, would I have not been able would I have been able to save them? Would Dad not have
Darren,
You were only 12 at that time. That's enough for the foundation. This was never your burden to bear. You always shut me out like this. What if, even if there was only one in a 10,000 chance? What if my arcane skill could have defeated him? There I know. The end she couldn't say anything. Are you there, Glyndor?
That night,
It was like this too. A moonless night with a cold wind blowing. Without the glow of arcane skills, you could hardly see anything. She has the bird. She already has the bird. She always says. I offer my flesh as the vessel to behold the spirit that has never been born in this world. Well, Gleaner, uh, the bond worked, right?
hmm, What now? You little skinflint!
We're so close, and you still won't lend me your eyes. I want to see the view from above too. Don't imitate a little bird. I won't forgive you. Do you think I'm still not strong enough? I've already mastered 32 arcane incantations. Alright, mastered might be a bit of an exaggeration. But I'm amazing, right? One day I'll be as amazing as Goddess Rhiannon.
What?
Home, that's the direction of home.
Hurry!
Go back. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. Tad, ma'am, Gwen.
Stop right there!
Anyone else? Don't even think about running. It's an RPG. Survive for the target number of days per adventure. You prepared the delicious meals for the little one, but it was a problem with the great choice of ingredients. Because the little ones all vomited after eating. This is definitely isn't a problem with your cooking skills. Sure. Baso. Darkest hour. Dad, Mom, where are you? You're right. Fire is even more mischievous than me. It hurts. Everyone, where are you? Don't come any closer. Hmm? Gwen? Oh my god. The red-haired girl lay still in the scorched earth, her extinguished flame. Her once sunlit red hair was now charred like black snow. Ash had become her final resting bed. Gwen? Gwen? Big sister. Don't sleep here. Run. Whoa, it's Robuska ever again. All over again.
Darren!
Run. Uh, she wanted to scream, but the sound choked her overly tense throat.
Get her!
She can use arcane skills. You got taken down, did it? By this?
Don't touch her!
Dad.
How touching. Of course we can let her go. After revealing a cold smile. Your self-proclaimed protectors have no idea how short-sighted you are. Invisibility, speed, loyalty. These are treasures ancient arcanum left to the modern world. Owning such a magical bird is equivalent to owning an air squad.
We'll let one of you survive for each one of the birds you give up.
Other Queen.
Darren! Glendor! Get her out of here!
No.
Ripperoni.
Linda, put me down! I'm not leaving!
the bun incantation. It actually worked. You can tell it works when the animation is changed. Go, go.
Fine! Save them! Please! Go!
Please. There and collapse onto the grass. It's almost like the same text. Almost. Nothing. Her basic attack is just her bonking. Sure difference. What is this? Let's try it. Minus cut, so I'm not gonna pick any counter attack. Hmm. A willing exile. Just check this. Oh, I'm muted. I sleep very late. Like actually, I sleep when like my grandmother is starting to go wake up. That's how late. I'm sorry, child. Making you recall that night must be very painful. You did nothing wrong, child. Rushing into the fire was not a mistake. Surviving the disaster was even less a mistake. Ma'am said something similar later.
What happened? What happened next?
They're just listening. She's actually just storytelling the uh counter. uh what's that? Do you want sugar? No, thank you. Then I breathed in too much smoke and slept for several days. When I woke up, Mom had already taken care of everything afterward. There was a mess. No, there was no mess. No trace of anything. This is... Mom? Fuel. Oh, that's it. Fuel, right? I just saw the... Tiver is... That's must be it. It says to say that. How do you pronounce that? Oh, you guys are blocking it. But if it is... Let me just check this. Yeah, Thul. Two. I definitely... Two. How do... I'm pronouncing that's right. Not right at all. Pretty sure this is the spelling, if I remember correctly. If you guys remember to oh. And you guys can like go to Google Translate and click the voice narration thing. You two will... I'm not pronounce. I'm never gonna pronounce that right. Mom. Where are they gone? Where are they? Linder. Todd. By the time I returned, it was already too late. But you're repairing the defensive array. Yes, your father activated it at the very end. This place has already been exposed, but I thought I should at least teach those who I'm sniffing around the lesson. I
Dad! No.
If I remember correctly, that's what it is. I tried to look at my VOD stream, but you guys are talking and the chat thing is uh blocking it. I should have put my mouse there because if you I put my mouse on over there. I'll try to look at to check it again after this. It's like very early on the sorry. Are you done crying? Mom, you here. There is nothing left here for us. You must leave your tears behind, Alarin. Oh my god. If it is dark. It is not bird. Relates. But this is our let's go, Adarin. I'll take you something somewhere. Where to? A place where you can learn how to breathe again. I can't tell you the exact location, but that fat was very, very long. It seems endless. I remember at the end, Mom brushed aside a vine blooming with tiny white flowers. Of course you're playing this song. Why wouldn't you? Lindor? Ma'am? Since Lindor is here, then the others... From now on, it's just us, Otherin. I don't understand. At dawn, the adults who could still stand made a decision. The surviving tool, that word, helped their family. Diba? True eh. Move farther away. Cardiff, Dublin, London, even Paris. But you said from now on it's just us. Conflict is sweeping across the world. Those greedy eyes do not spare anything that can be used. Our family's companions must not become tools of wrongdoing. So we must let the other Luke Queen become a fading legend, perhaps even a myth whose existence is questioned. This is the only way to protect them, and the safest. I understand. That's right. Those who survive will carry necessary memories and altered stories into the towns. They will live ordinary lives and guard the legend of the other Luke Queen. Lindor and I will remain here, guarding this hidden fairyland, protected by layers of our race. How long will you stay here? Until time gives a new answer, or no longer requires one. But making this decision was an agreement between your father and me. Something I must finish for him. But it is not your only fat, Adeline. You may write a story that belongs solely to you, unrelated to legend or history. Mom, Mother cannot take this choice for you. I know that staying here means it means I can't run wild in the forest like before, and I can't keep going to the town for school. I have to say goodbye to everyone. I can send you to your aunt in Percher. It's far enough and safe enough, or arrange you to attend a secluded school. The teachers there will protect you. Ma'am, why are you so calm? Dad is gone, and everyone else has left, yet you still want to send me away too. Aren't you sad? Why won't you cry? Reality hasn't left me the luxury to cry, nor has it left you that luxury. You don't have to bear this, Adeline. I... The ninth one is... I need words. Ah, that really is the Devaka I know.
What an utterly ruthless woman.
A witch among witches, an arcanist among arcanists.
Then what?
I mean the day before your 16th birthday, when you argued with Devaka and ran away from home in anger. That's not it. I don't think that really counts as an argument. Mom was just trying to comfort me. I was the one who refused to listen and ran off. Oh, so you did run away from home after all.
I didn't.
I just wanted to return to our old home, pay respect to Ted and the others. I'm fine. This is... Something moved. Go check if we'd caught something big.
Lindor!
Take them away.
Behan!
Invisibility. Hey, it's a girl with a bird. This was worth it. A juvenile other loop queen. Who knows how many sharpwood they'll fetch on the black market. This trip wasn't wasted. Wait, please don't hurt them or me. You're after something bigger. An adult bird, right? I know a place. A nest, more than one, if you let me and the children go. You should know lying to us won't end well.
Of course.
I'm a forest hunter. I found it by accident. The nest is well hidden in ruins to the east. Look, my little bird was stolen from there too. Climb up yourself. Let's go. It might be a bit far. Don't try anything funny. Of course, as long as you're kind enough to spare me and my birds. If you could deal with a big bird in the nest for me, that would be even better. You have a chick, yet you have a grudge with the adult bird.
I... uh...
That's right. To be honest, I stole them from the nest. Uh... Oh. I heard other Lupin are the vengeful type. Of course, that's why the adult bird keeps harassing my life. I hatch these children with great difficulty. No matter what, I can't bear them to return. I can't bear to return them. You've got guts. I have to do this. Scorching rat. This is it? If I had been braver, if I hadn't been so scared, if Linder didn't need to save me and stayed by Tad's side, leave Adeline. Use invisibility. Go back now. Return to the orchard. Reinforce all the arrays. You can't make another mistake. When Mom returns, she won't fail. Leave the problem to someone who won't fail. Invisibility. I hurry, Adeline. Before everything becomes irreversible. I won't. I know I might mess up everything again. I don't know what's right, but I can't lead danger elsewhere or push the responsibility onto someone else. I'm glad, Adeline. Why did you stop? Move it. This is the place, gentlemen. Here? Scream. Damn it. I knew something was off with you. You're quite a troublesome guide. Fine. We can catch the big bird here, but these two little ones make it worth the trip.
Lindor!
I think the PV is after this. On the PV she has caught like 2 people, right? Here she's fighting 2 people. At the beginning of the PV. Got it. We really got it. An other Luke Queen. Alive. That brat didn't lie. No, she did, but she brought us something even bigger. To focus defensive array. Water. Please return the peace stolen from this land. What is that? Water?
Lindor!
Lender? Aldarin? She was summoned. I think this is an extra stage. So this is the last stage. Goes a gentle and if there's 9, it's usually part 0 preface. And if there's 9 on the list, it's usually extra gameplay stage.
Ma'am!
Why are you here? No, wait, how did you know I was here? Because my array was activated. And because I'm your mother. What happened? You're hurt? They're poachers, just like back then. They wanted to capture other Luke Finn. but I defeated them together with Glyndor. Glyndor protected me. I activated the array of repaired, and then I protected him too. Protected the flock. I didn't run. I faced them.
I can do this.
I'm brave enough now, right?
Darren.
Why do you need to prove it to me? I... because... You protected the nest secret, protected Linder, and these little ones. Even activated my array. You should know at your age, I couldn't even light firewood. That's remarkable. Far beyond your mother's expectations for you. But, Adarin, why are you trying to prove bravery to me? I couldn't protect Tad. Couldn't successfully form a bond with Lindor. Yet you never blamed me for it or asked anything of me. You're 12 during that. 12. I thought I had disappointed you. No, Adarin. I only thought that I alone could handle all of the house's grudges and burdens. Your father and many others can no longer move forward. But if I take all this upon myself, then at least your life won't be chained by nightmares.
I never would have imagined you felt that way.
From the moment you ran back into the fire for your family, from the moment you chose to stay with me, quietly care for the hatchlings, and endure the loneliness without truly complaining. No, even from the day you were born. You have always been in my heart, my bravest daughter, and the one I'm most proud of. That bravery does not need anyone's recognition.
You could never let me down.
But Linda,
You're still here. You can... Aderin. Huh?
you can talk.
The
You seek answers in books, in the arcane skills they teach you. Yet never have you ever listened to your own heartbeat. Dawaku and I are waiting till the day you see yourself.
okay. And everybody, Dawaku. That's not how the Chinese is at all. If anybody knows false, write that down because there's no Dawaku. That's her mother's name. It was the bond formed on that night when she had commanded him to leave her behind. For the othering who lost their flame. What is there to apologize for? Looks like you acknowledged the bond between yourself and Lindor. You merely go on your journey now. I'm not going anymore. I'm not going anywhere. When you were 12, your answer was to stay. You gave up and turned yourself to the solid ground. But now you're 16.
Adventure? No.
Oh, I'm muted. I just read this. Uh, I did. I coughed and I forgot to click again. I I was just reading back. It says the wonders of the unknown, the happiness before. My eyes are always such difficult choices. Before I didn't know whether I would go or how far I would go or how long I would be gone. But now I'm already outside. I see. I won't keep you any longer. Go do what you want to do.
Goodbye, ma'am. We'll write to you as often as we can.
That's my girl.
Alright, I think she's saying actually Little Rhiannon. Her name in Chinese is have the character Xiao, which is little. And then the goddess Rhiannon's name. But I think this line actually is calling her Little Rhiannon. And that might be where she got it. I mean, she calls herself Rhiannon. But the fact that it's written as with little might be what people are actually calling her.
I figured my disguise was almost perfect.
Oh. 2 sprites. But no L2D. The L2D budget was taken by her little top, even though it's literally just Meryl's. What's her name again?
Dawaku and I are waiting
Dawaku.
till the day.
Wait. It's fine. If you had really carelessly told outsiders about everything at home, I would have no choice but to drag you back and lock you up. When did you figure it out?
Ma'am,
From the very beginning. I should have speedrun this. Jesus freedom. I was free. Wait, that's a mistake. Oh no. Right, I made a mistake. Give me this. Oh. Oh my god. Her health went zero. What do you mean victory? This is just gameplay. Oh, I'm not gonna read it. Let me try to just speedrun this. 60. 60. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. You know what? I'm gonna do it later. Wait, that's enough. You just need to participate. Good. It's like that one which I mean that is needed. She has very little actual participation. I mean it is needed for the path. So I'd say it's good. I want more of her mother, but I don't think her mother is actually gonna be there because she's gonna be busy just being at home and protecting their home.
When I was little and couldn't sleep, Glyndor would fly me up the mountain to a spot high in the trees where we could watch the town below.
Oh, the feather only appears when you're Aitu, I guess. I would say Meryl's story is part of her story, but people should stop. Uh, but the same thing as the opposite. People should stop forcing Meryl into her identity, because that's literally what Muriel did to Ramona, and it's been shown by the writers as something bad. And it's literally what people's reaction to her. And you know, people have been saying, and it's fair, that her only appearance here is here. But I feel like this is an easy fix, and I don't know why they stopped doing this. Nothing on here. Why did they stop making SP chapters? I feel like that's the perfect chapter to have one. Like, even like inter chapter, setting up the next arc. Like initial, just a short one, setting up like the new era. Them reacting to the new era. Like to the new world is literally post storm. Similarly. Like that would fix a lot of the people's issues about this, because this is a really good chapter, but I just don't like that. But the thing is, no matter what they do, people would get angry. And
When I was little and couldn't sleep, Glyndor would fly me up the mountain to a spot high in the trees where we could watch the town below. It was comforting knowing that because of our family, the Adar Queens could live safely. It made me feel like a hero.
okay, some people are saying, I'm just gonna say things about this because some people have been saying this so much. Like her aesthetic and the entire era's aesthetic doesn't fit like 1935, but the game has been pushing this for a very long time about divinity. And like this era probably has a very strong sense of divinity in it. Like the gods and stuff. Like literally last chapter, last patch with Enigma, discovering, like, I'm pretty sure discovering that divinity can be explained with arcanum and logic. Because he found like
If you keep
relation
dozing off on
about
your
like
feet like that,
the mother spirit,
fledglings will start building nests in your hair.
a mother spirit from Nautica,
This isn't some kind of
and
joke. It's happened
a
before,
Peron.
and it's a hell of a thing untangling those twigs from your hair.
And this entire era feels like isn't literally that. About that, I'm pretty sure one of the nice. Can I see it here? Through the possibility. What do you mean? The Rhiannon name to add it in? She literally it's literally her goal. Like, I just read it, I remember, on this story. She would like bond with Lindor and become like the goddess Rhiannon. She specifically said that. Oh my god. Yeah, this one. The Dodo Dodo something theme, archaeological theme. I'm pretty sure it's about this. Related to this. On the ARG. People are like, we're gonna get this one. This is really interesting. I really wanna see what's in here. It's okay, it's so long. Second half, right? No, it's even later. Right? 1, 2. No, it's second half. Through the post. Through the. That's Latin. The title of the thing, posteriori. So yeah. Oh, with this stranger, a lot of this stranger stuff on that too. Yeah, this is about that. We get more there. I mean, she did not. She just used that name. She doesn't need to actually have it. She used that name because it's related to divinity. You know what? That is also what part of her being universally limited. Aside from Lucy, which you could argue is related to maybe divinity in humanity, like logic, technology. She's more close to that because she was born literally at the advent of electricity. So if you could count that as divinity, then all of the anniversary limited are basically would have ties with divinity. Nautica with the mother spirit. And Rhiannon with the goddess Rhiannon. Oh, the teaser for 4.0. Some people have been saying that it's most likely a parent. That's even more divinity. We're going to God's era. You know who else is doing it? You know who else is basically a god? Even if it's not apparent, it's something ancient. It's something close to ancient. I would always push it. You know, they also mentioned on the letter, on their YouTuber apology letter, their about their future plans, and they mentioned extraterrestrial stuff in there. Can I just say, I have very little of this before. Me trying to get that port ending on this basically made me get all the achievements. If you're it's so stupid. It's so hard to get. It took me so long, that video. The last one. Why do they keep making this stuff? I know it's like it's a secret ending and stuff, but like have something more consistent. I think that like they had that complaint on a series of Dusk, and they fixed it on other endings on a series of Dusk. So why did they bring it back? Like some things on series of Dusk is really fast to, even if it's random, you can get the required item at the, like very early on, and then you can just reset over and over again, and it's really fast. Here I reset for like so many long time. I'm pretty sure you can just follow the thing that I put in the video, in my video about it. Here's another thing. Before I get the fourth ending, I was like right here. And then I finished it. That's all. Can I get this? Can I not have the... I only use it. This one, I think this is required. Entrancing nectar. That letter. I think this is required because Bittersweet specifically mentioned the nectar thing on that ending. And then you need I don't know if you need, because that getting that will give you the genuine will stat. I don't know if you're required to get another one, but on that video I got another one, so I don't know if you're actually required to. What devs? Is there another video other than that? I'm pretty sure that's what I just... We got that for... we got that very early on, and I don't want to say, and I didn't want to say anything. I helped with my friend solve.
If you keep dozing off on your feet like that, the fledglings will start building nests in your hair. This isn't
I
some
solved
kind of joke.
to the male part,
It's
and my
happened
friend
before,
solved
and it's
to
a
the
hell of a
final
thing
part,
untangling those
and
twists from your
then
hair.
got stuck, and I just... They know it's something related to the Voyager Golden Record and the Voyager mission. And I just started reading stuff about it because I have a lot of stuff related to it. Just ask me about my stuff about the Voyager record. Just of course I have a lot of stuff about the Voyager record. And then one of the things worked. And I just waited for some other people. Although I did put the password somewhere on my website, but nobody saw it. It's very hidden. And I don't think anybody will relate it to the energy. Because it's, completely different site. Anyway. I should end the stream now. It's Fiesta tomorrow. I just realized that. I mean, today, because it's the day turned, it's 2 a.m. And the day next to it is my birthday. of the place where I live. Festival. I'm waiting for them to upload the album before I upload any of the rest. But they're taking their sweet time. Usually when it's like this, they upload it immediately. Anyway, see ya.
She grew beneath old silent orders, between school walls and magic borders. But every storm she couldn't outrun left a shadow shaped like home. She learned to breathe through sirens calling, to step aside while empires are falling. Between the white, between the rules, she stayed herself, she stayed true. What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans and leaves us standing where